Alright, this is probably going to be, I think, episode 30. So I'm still working on the rest of the playthrough, but welcome. I had quite a bit going on with the last series of videos and whatnot. Coming back into the desert here, getting rid of Q-More, which was an interesting twist, and this was also when everybody kind of learned of the darker side of Yuri. And for the most part, everybody understands where Yuri is coming from. And we also have Judy that had also left the party too, because we had also found out that her and the Dragon Rider are the same person. So Rita being conflicted with the whole thing and finding that out. So, and we have to go find Judy. So we gotta track her down in the desert. Now, it's supposed to be some mountain range that we get access to in here somewhere, so we'll have to keep an eye out. I believe I can stay on the field and see if we can find her this way. Because there are a couple of places that we can go. Could go through the desert. We can also roam around like this. Probably check the town here. Yeah, so the town here is still the same. See if there's anything new. I'm not seeing much of a change. Alright, I think I'm also good with my weapons too. Yeah, give him Crimson Axe, we could build that. And then, yeah, get a couple. Work on that one. And then, nothing for Raven yet. Alright. I don't think it's anybody we have to talk to here. We have to get to a specific point. I don't know if it's through the desert, though. It's around here somewhere. We'll eventually run into it. We can keep an eye out. We do have a couple of points of interest, so maybe this way. I don't see anything. I also don't really want to run into anything right now. Might have to go through the desert itself. Probably check this right here. I think this is one of those points where we could pick up items on the overworld. There are a couple of pickup spots. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so we could find a few spots like that. I believe those just have a couple of monster drops and I kind of want to say regional specialties. Certain areas have different monsters. And those usually give us ones that are pretty local. So I think the mountain is over there, but I believe it's gonna be something I gotta do around here. I don't think it's anything I could see. I might have to go in through the desert. Because we also have to keep an eye out for Pharaoh. This was one of the creatures that we ran into. And come to find out, he is an Entelekea, which is this species of being that are pretty... They've been around for a while, but they're very scarce nowadays. And we have seen a couple of other ones too. Belias was another Entelokea. And I believe there are a few other ones as well. Yeah, definitely a long-lived race.
With all our might.
That's what happens when I get serious.
And repeat got that. Nice. So, hopefully somewhere in the desert we'll run into something we need. I'll just keep to this side over here. I'm trying my best to ignore some of these monsters. Here we go. There's a chest. Striped ribbon. Okay. There's also a thing you can notice here too, that the water bar that we had earlier, it is gone. Oh, it is also a Gigantobeast right there too. A giant monster in the distance. That's one. Yeah, so the Giganto monsters, we have talked about them before. They're stronger variants of monsters that we can encounter. And some of them are somewhat difficult, so for the most part for now we're just going to pass up on them. We got a teleport point here. Been here before, so we probably won't find anything. Believe... Okay, so that brings us to the nearest exit, which would be that way. If we don't find what we need here, we can definitely head back to town and see if we can. I'll keep looking though, because I don't know if it's a... I don't know if it's a person we have to find. Obviously, we have to find Pharaoh and Judy, but I don't know if it's in town or in the desert. Have to kill them. Can't kill them though. Seemed like they were absorbing the fire damage. Who was doing that?
Yeah, I feel good.
Yeah, totally. Let's see how we go. Yeah, get a double. That's alright. It's fine, I get if I get new encounters.
This one's for real.
Monsters around here aren't too bad. Because I believe this has two different versions. We have the daytime and then the nighttime. I think I partially talked about this in one of the last videos.
Come on, let's keep going.
I think it was the Flare Stone and Frost Stone. We could get the Flare Stone during the day and then the Frost Stone during the night, and that was for one of the special items that we can synthesize.
There are too many.
One at a time. One at a time.
Other than that, they're not too bad. Pretty reasonable. And I am playing on easy too, so that definitely helps. Yeah. The only big change between the difficulties is that easy mode we don't get grade. Grade is important for New Game Plus.
A new skill under my belt.
The more grade we have near the end of the game, the more stuff that we can unlock, which is like double money, double experience, increasing size of inventory, free level ups, you know, a bunch of good stuff. Similar to what we had in Graces with the items in here. Yeah, like some of these, we could get these from the New Game Plus data. But we do get some pretty good bonuses right off the bat, though, too, so. Definitely helpful if we have some of the higher difficulties, because it does get pretty hard. And it's a good thing we don't have to really worry about water here, too, because they're just roaming around. So I'm thinking we probably do have to go into town. Okay, weapon for it still. Just a little bit left for the saber. Yeah, a couple good ones. Oh, and it had combo plus too. Nice. Alright. And I know I'm not going to find much hugging the just one side here. Seems to definitely go on.
Yeah, I guess we'll fight. Now this is my style. Who's next? That's what
You
happens
said
when
the
I get
thing.
serious.
Super Chain 4 for a still, it looks like. Yeah, so by the time you see this up on YouTube, it would be, I believe, episode 30. Hope everybody's having fun watching this series. I've enjoyed playing it and uploading it. Definitely a fun game. Alright, so we could probably take another look at Mantake, because we did just stop here. See if there's anybody we could talk to. Because it's kind of tricky to find Judy at the moment, because we can't exactly get to where we need to go just yet. Because I think we need Ba'ul. Because I just double checked the town. And let's see. Yeah, so right there, I still need one more Froststone, which is nighttime desert enemies. And then we get Limit Trio, which will increase our over limit level to 3. It can go up to 3. Alright. That's some good weapons we can make now. Some of these are definitely pretty good. Good for many of the characters too, because some of them can be equipped by several different characters, which is nice. Especially the swords. And some of the more specific items. Which isn't too bad. I would like to get some more of the side pieces. Just need to farm for some of the other items though. Like this one, for example, I just need 2 more Grimoire pages. Then I'd be able to get Spell Charge 2 and Combat Force when I level those up. I can get a large side bag. Checking out this Run, Coward, and Taunt. Oh, that's good. Avoid surprise encounters. That'll definitely be handy. I do have the money. Happiness stuff is good because these are usually good. You get a chance of getting more stuff at the end of the battle. It doesn't happen all the time, though. I don't know what the chance is. I don't think it's 50-50. I think it's like less than that. But I will get large size bag. Oh, we got one for repeat too. The combo plus. I need 3 bear skins. Yeah, so the combo pluses are definitely good to have. Okay, so we could give them that. Especially if you're using a character that you wanna keep using. Heck, hits were fantastic. Okay, see watch folks. I wonder if it's someone in town that we have to talk to. Thankfully, the traveling isn't too bad. Alright, I don't think it's gonna be... Yeah, Flynn is amazing. I don't think it's gonna be any of the normal NPCs. Yeah, we saved the couple. Might be someone down this way. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, you found me. While you sleep, I've been seeking in and updating your wonder log. Oh, we met this guy way back. Oh no, you know my precious secret, and you're the first person I've ever told. It's alright, just let this stay a little secret, and I'll keep sneaking up to your bedside and working my magic. Okay. Oh no, I think I just violated the reporter's code of confidentiality. Goodbye. I'm scared. Oh, we already got the Wonder Book. I guess we just keep an eye out for him. I'm not seeing anything here. Okay. I saw a bird in the sky, so he's definitely talking about Pharaoh. I wonder. Stay on the field. See if... he was running fast. I'm gonna walk up to this structure here and see if it brings up anything. Because I know where we encounter Pharaoh. I don't know, walking up to it does it. There we go.
This? Nah, this isn't scary.
Your legs are shaking.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I
feel this
All kinds of stuff. Yeah, so Pharaoh is here. I just don't know. Yeah, it's not happening. I think the only way we could get there is with Baul, but we don't have Judy in our party at the moment. So we gotta find a way to get to Judy herself.
We do battle with all our might.
Keep looking, I guess. If all else fails, I can always bring up the wiki.
Started.
Find the game guide for this. It'll give me a hint. See if I can find it on my own though. Okay, so we got another. Yeah. Sorry for the yawning. I slept good last night. Get another pickup point. Okay. Might be that town right there too that we can probably find someone we could talk to.
There's a nasty one.
Do we even have a chance?
Yeah.
Angels, grant us your favors. The sign of victory.
Pretty smooth battle.
Yeah!
Yay!
You got pretty good.
Let's see. Let's make curry. It's been a little while since we made food. Don't need the characters to get angry because we're not feeding them. Yeah, it is kind of funny that they set it up so that we can get skits based on if they eat food like that. It's one of the different ways we can get skits.
How's this?
How about? There we go. Ugh. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Yeah, so we need Bull to get here. But we gotta find Judy first. The mountain is over there. That tall peak, but it's gotta be something here that we gotta do or talk to somebody.
I won't lose.
There we go.
Cavalry.
And the final. Alright, let's try the town again. Let's be a little more thorough because we didn't really look around. Yeah, we brought the crystal, but it was taken care of. I could probably check that house again. Souvenirs. Get a few of these, actually. Yeah, we'll restock. Get a few of these. Alright, so good on that. Don't need any of these. I'm probably got a few food items here. Let's see. Okay, so we get a new one for Patty. Which is pretty good because it has a couple of her abilities on that. Patty's kind of unique because she has phases that she sets up. And it's in the battle. She has like 2 different forms. Okay, so that one's pretty good. Yeah, that's something there that we need. Alright, so we're good with that. Talk about synthesizing. her to get the defender. I'm waiting to get the final one for Yuri because it's really good. Yeah, so we need the ice bat. It's nighttime desert. Yeah, so a lot of times when we're here, traveling around and going to the different places, there are some enemies that tend to spawn in various ways. So you definitely have to travel around. Okay, so no cutscene because we can hear the music. Try up the other end of town here. I already talked to him. Talking about barriers. Talking about the monsters and the clear seal crystal. Yeah, so that's the woman that we talked to before. Okay, just talking about the village chief. He's talking about the sage. Yeah, so we can check the house here. Hopefully. Maybe not. Just the so-called door. That's the only interaction I'm getting. Oh, there we go. Strange mark. Oh, okay. I did get the right save. I was also thinking if I had gotten the wrong one too. It's always a possibility, but now so we just have to look out for Judy, but I'll check over here, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, because we gotta get up there somehow, but we can't really get there because we don't have Baul. I think we could just walk over there, so it's gotta be over here then. It's gotta be something. Ah, here we go. Yeah, this is what we needed. Alright, let's finally go find Judy. And figure out her reasoning for this.
And here we are. Welcome to Mount Temza.
Yeah, finally. Feel a little bit sidetracked.
These are human footprints, right? There sure are a lot of them.
Could it be the hunting blades?
That, or it might be the Knights.
But why would the knights be here?
Well, Flynn was looking for Apatheia too. If that's what the hunting blades are doing here, then the Knights could be here for the same reason.
Why is everyone scrambling to get their hands on Apatheia all of a sudden?
Who
It
knows?
was so pretty, all sparkly and glittery. I'm sure it's incredibly valuable.
We never had the chance to get an explanation from the Dawn.
If Judy will clue us in on what she knows, things might clear up.
Judy, I wonder if she'll tell us.
I don't know. It's up to her whether she'll talk or not. Of course, if she decides not to.
Yuri?
Hey! You guys, come look at this! This is crazy!
Yeah, so this is This is an old battlefield. I believe this was from the war 10 years ago.
What the heck is this? The mountain's been flattened.
And the party has come to learn this.
What could have happened?
Is there really supposed to be a town here?
Well, it was here 10 years ago. That I'm sure of. But I can't vouch for what's happened since then.
10 years? That's quite a ways back. What were you doing way out here?
Well...
Well...
That voice. Is that you, freak?
That's Baul.
Here's hoping everything's all right.
Let's hurry.
Yeah, so there are definitely several key points that we learned from this place. There was a battle that took place 10 years ago. Raven was a part of it. So he definitely knows what's going on.
It's even worse from up close.
I've never seen a hole this big before.
There's no way this could have happened naturally.
It looks like something exploded here.
An explosion! Are there monsters that can do something like this?
They were, but those monsters were all wiped out.
What do you mean, wiped out?
What you see here, this was a battleground in the Great War.
What? Really?
So that means humans and Entelekea fought here. The humans were victorious, but there were scarcely any survivors. The facts behind the war are shrouded in darkness. Not even the official government histories give many details about what happened.
So the Entelekea did this to the mountains. Terrible power.
The Great War. 10 years ago.
That must have been when you were a baby, Patty.
But this is the first time I've heard that a battle took place here.
The Empire's kept a pretty tight hold on information about it. They've got a lot of secrets. You should know that by now.
True.
Thought it was strange that monsters would wage war against humans, but...
What they didn't want us to know was that those monsters were actually Entelekea.
You sure know a lot about this stuff, Raven.
Yeah, that he does. He's well traveled.
You come across a lot if you live long enough, kiddies.
Okay, enough history lessons. We came here so we could look for Judy.
The monster's voice we heard just now. What if they've already got Judith cornered?
Judy's really strong. There's no way she'll go down easily.
Of course not. Besides, I've got to give that dragon freak a beat down. I can't let a monster beat me to the punch.
Yeah.
Let's hurry.
And that's what we'll do. Oh, right into a skit too. And I believe we also have a giganto monster that can appear here. I think he shows up at a certain point. Okay, so we got a weapon for Patty. I'll just get that for now. Yeah, it's another giganto monster that can appear right there. Alright, you got that. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so we'll just go through the list here. Yeah, so usually how I do these is that I just equip pretty much in order, because I'm also looking at the attack of it too. So I'll be fine with doing the Arcano for now. Alright, Great War.
Man, the Great War. I mean, leaving a gaping hole where a mountain used to be.
I still can't believe how much power the Entelekea must have had.
How could the humans fight beings that powerful and not get demolished? I just don't get it.
Indeed. The Great War may still hold secrets we haven't uncovered yet.
And I'll bet those secrets are hidden somewhere in this mountain.
Yeah, but the war's over now. It can't have anything to do with us, right?
I hope so, but...
Yeah, the best person to talk about it is Raven, but he is currently tight-lipped at the moment. Take this monster out so we can travel up to here.
There's a nasty one.
We must be cautious.
Yeah, we'll be learning more later on. So we come back here several different times too. 'Cause I believe there is a side quest for Raven that deals with his past.
Let's go.
Which has a pretty decent story, so yeah, we'll
Yeah, I feel good.
definitely be visiting this place a couple of times. Keep an eye out for treasure chests too. So weapons and stuff here are actually pretty decent for now.
Be careful, everyone!
Get ready for anything.
Yep.
Remember to keep a
And
sharp
done.
eye out.
Alright. Let's see what's in the chest. What do we got? Deadly Horn for Carol. Cool. Still working on the Crimson Axe. There's some pretty good stuff, though. Yeah. Hey, welcome. Happy Saturday to you as well. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, finally get to play Vesperia again. Had a little bit of a side trip here because I was trying to figure out how to start the next part.
Get ready for anything.
So I was traveling in the desert in a couple of towns. I eventually found it. So we finally made it to Mount Temza. So you can have a nice little chat with Judy. So we're gonna fight our way up the mountain. Yeah, that's pretty much the only thing that's happened so far.
Victory!
Yeah!
Yay! I just keep getting stronger.
Been talking to Raven about Mount Temza and how it was a battlefield of the some war that happened 10 years ago between a bunch of humans and the Entelakea. And it seems like the hunting blades are also here. This is one of them.
I'll do my best.
Nah, not too much. Mostly just roaming around. Yeah, I think it was like 20 minutes of me running around. I was close, but I guess I had just left the area.
Try soul shine.
Farewell.
Here we go.
I feel this power inside me.
Carol learned a skill, Coward. Alright, let's see. Okay, so we got a stock done, so we can give him another weapon. Reflected and roll. I suppose I could give him that one. Sinclair Saber is done, so we could give a still something else. Let's see. Probably give her that one because some of the magic stuff is pretty good. Oh, here we go. Finally give her Queen of Hearts. Okay, so we're already good for that. Still got that. Just got that. Yeah, so it's definitely good to get a lot of these skills from the weapons and equipment. So each one usually has some pretty good stuff on it. Because once we master them, we can equip them later. Alright, so I need one more so I can get Strength 2 and replace it with Strength. Let's see if we could find something. Let's see. There's got to be something we could get rid of. And not really. I guess I'll have to just keep it for now. And there's also another thing too with the weapons and equipment. If we have certain equipment equipped, for example, I have Crescent Axe equipped. Even if I master Reflect and Roll, they're essentially automatically equipped when I have them on. So I don't have to worry about them as a skill. But if I wanted to have a different weapon, I could master them. So, don't always have to master the skill, but it is definitely handy if we want to have stronger weapons. I think for the most part everybody's good. So we can move on, see if we can find Judy.
I'm gonna do it!
A little bit slower. Should probably get that attacks up as well. A little bit more. There we go.
This? Nah, this isn't scary.
I think I... Let me double check. Okay, so I do have it, but I don't have enough. That's alright. Yeah, swords are definitely much faster. And I see a chest, but I don't think we can get that one yet. Yeah, so I'm still kind of bummed out I can't exactly stream the next two games in the lineup here.
The sign of victory! Alright!
Hey, that kind of hurt.
Tribal Guard, is that a weapon? And that's mostly because of the locked feature of the games themselves. I can play them just fine, but I can't like take screenshots or clips or anything. A weird symbol on it. Maybe it's an item? No, it's not here. Oh, here we go, trouble. Oh, it's a weapon for Judy. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we can't get over there just yet. I don't think I could get to that one either, so I'll just move on. Gotta love the hitboxes. Yeah, might as well.
I won't lose!
Pointless stun. Yeah. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a good weekend. Finally in April,
That was easy!
by the way. Year's been going pretty quick. Yeah. Oh, here we go, another cutscene.
Yuri, what's the matter?
I was just thinking about what Judy said. Bowel saved me during the war. I just realized that maybe she was talking about the Great War when she said that.
So maybe she fought against the Empire with that dragon freak during the Great War?
It'd be kind of sad if Judy was an enemy of mankind.
Maybe Raven can tell us. You fought in the Great War, didn't you, old man?
Huh? Why?
I think only someone who was on the scene would know so much about the war.
Exactly.
Really? But there weren't supposed to be very many survivors, right?
Very true. I thought I was gonna die back then, too. If only I'd died then. Things would have been so much easier, too.
If only you died. What a weird thing to say.
So, did you ever see Judith during the war?
No, not a chance. I may be a player, but 10-year-old girls are definitely off limits for me.
Oh, jeez.
Then it sounds like Judy didn't participate in the war.
Right. I mean, if it was 10 years ago, she'd be 9. That's even younger than me.
I feel like I never saw Baul either.
Yeah, the battlefield
Ran
is
away from
no
the
place
battle?
for kids.
So it was really the Antilochea who fought in the battle?
Yes, I guess so. Though at the time, we thought they were only a really terrible breed of monsters.
But wow, you were really in the war, huh, Raven?
Yeah, Raven with the Great War, he definitely has his own little side story, which we learn about later on.
That's so cool. I thought only Imperial Knights fought in the war.
Maybe I'll tell you more about it when you're older.
Yeah, we'll be finding about that soon enough. Fantastic hitbox. Pointless.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Yeah, so with that conversation, Judy was, clearly not a part of the war, but that, I believe, is probably when she met Baul. So, Baul potentially saved her from that.
Remember to keep a sharp eye out.
Yeah, which is definitely cool.